welcome to the Hearts and Horses 20th Annual Lucky Hearts Virtual Gala. 20 years we've been doing this, and I shouldn't say we because it's my first year. My name's Sean Patrick from Big 97.9 in Northern Colorado and iHeartRadio. I'm going to introduce you here in just a few moments to a couple of veterans that you probably recognize. If we don't already know each other, we're going to get to know each other throughout the night tonight. And obviously, with it being 20 years, we decided to do something a little bit different, something a little bit bigger, I guess. It's definitely a big to-do here in the TV studio tonight as we're live at the Schisler Academy of Fine Arts in downtown Loveland, Colorado. Obviously not the way that we wanted to come to you this year, but hey, we're doing something this year and we are awfully grateful that you have joined us here tonight. And we want to know where you're at. We want to know where you're joining us from tonight. So in the chat, on whatever video you're watching right now, tell us where you're watching from, whether it be Northern Colorado, whether it be from other states. We want to know exactly where you're at tonight, and we'll give you some shout outs throughout the night as well. Joining me tonight, a couple of faces you may recognize if you're familiar with Hearts and Horses, as I mentioned. Associate Executive Director Tamara Merritt. Look at me mess it up already, Tamara. On the most important thing, too, your name, Tamara Merritt. I got it out eventually. And our auctioneer, the guy in the pink shirt, John Clatworthy, is here tonight as well. And if there was one guy who was going to mess up the name, it was going to be John's. Instead, I mess up Tamara's. Thank you to our presenting sponsor, because of course, without great sponsors, we can't do things like this. So we really appreciate everything that our sponsors have done for us tonight. Three Horses Ranch, thank you so much. We really appreciate you. And I hope by now, obviously, you have a second device as well. So you're watching on your computer, maybe you're watching on your phone. Grab your spouse's phone, grab somebody in the house's phone or a tablet or whatever it may be. But you need a second device tonight, of course, and you need to set up bid and give in the auction. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to click bid and give below on the live stream or go to the mobile bidding site, and then you register, you start placing your bids. Now this, your phone, is your tool tonight. It's your paddle. This is what you need. You've got to have this by you at all times. There's a blue button, which I'm not going to show you. Instead, you get to see my Bulldog Chief. There's a blue button that you'll see on your screen. Donate now is what it says. We'll show it to you throughout the night. That is your paddle, once again. Obviously not as fun as an actual paddle that you might be running around the house smacking people with, but hey, we've got to do something, and so that's what we're going to use tonight is your phone and that blue button. Very important throughout the night tonight. And of course, your payment security is our top priority, and that's why we're using Greater Giving, which meets the highest level of data security standards to keep your info safe. Your info is safe with us. You heard me, and I'll say it one more time. Your info is safe with us. We had a lot of people ask, is it safe to go ahead and put our credit card information? The answer is yes. Go ahead and do that. If it asks you if you're a robot, just like it asked Tamara's stepmom, yes, put that you're not a robot. That is a normal question that you're going to receive throughout the night tonight. But hey, we understand too, and trust me, I get it. I was supposed to show you a different screen on my phone and I couldn't do it. Technology can be hard at times. And so if you have any trouble throughout the night, we are here for you. You can talk to someone live right at Hearts and Horses, right at the ranch tonight. 970-663-4200 is the phone number. You'll speak to someone who was right here in our room earlier tonight. You can see them on your screen right now. They are standing by to take your phone call. If you need help tonight, call them please before giving up. And also, if you need technical support on any of the things that we mentioned earlier, the phone number for that, 303-921-3221, if you need any tech support. Two great ways that we're helping you help us tonight. So use those to your advantage if you need to. Now I'm going to turn it over to our Executive Director, Jan Polima, to kick us off right.
Thank you so much, Sean. We are so happy to have you with us here tonight. It has been an interesting year, to say the least, but we are very excited for the opportunity to bring the mission of Hearts and Horses into your homes to share with family and friends wherever you may be. For those out there who may not know who we are or what we do, our mission at Hearts and Horses is to promote the physical, cognitive, emotional, and social well-being of people with special needs through equine-assisted activities and therapies. We are the largest accredited center in our region and have received numerous awards for our work, both locally and nationally. We serve over 1,000 participants each year, and with our diverse programs, we work with children and adults with physical and cognitive disabilities, youth at risk, adults with dementia and Alzheimer's, and our greatest hero, our military veterans. Normally, we would have about 850 people gathering with us to celebrate our 20th annual Lucky Hearts Gala. But tonight we are trying a new approach in bringing our annual fundraiser to life. and we have been blown away at the response from our community in making the 20th anniversary of this incredibly fun and important event a virtual experience. The funds raised at this event are crucial to our operating needs for the following year, and after our 4-month closure, the financial impact has been significant, and we need your help to bridge the gap and raise $350,000 for Hearts and Horses to keep our programs running strong well into 2021. We are generously on our way with sponsorships totaling over $100,000. And tonight we need your help to reach our goal. And we hope to have a ton of fun getting across the finish line. I must say that it has been so great to get our riders back in the saddle again and have those smiles return to the ranch. It's been a welcome jolt of inspiration that our programs and services are vital to the well-being of the people we serve. I want to give a special thanks to all of our sponsors and auction donors for your amazing generosity, and to our Gala committee who put together a fabulous program for us tonight. Thank you again to our presenting sponsor, Meredith Hodges and Lucky 3 Ranch, for always being our biggest champion and supporter of our organization. I also want to thank tonight's mission sponsor, Bank of Colorado, who is helping us to share our story with tonight's Mission Moment video. And cheers to our cocktail sponsor, Front Range Fire Protection, that helped with our sponsor care packages that included kits for our signature cocktails. Also, thanks to our entertainment sponsor, the Foundation for Global Sports Development, and our technology sponsor, Lynn's Plumbing. Our supporters are what make it all possible, and you tuning in tonight is going to help us to continue to provide our life-changing services safely and effectively for many years to come. I could go on and on all day about how grateful and honored we are to have the support of so many, and it's true, we are. But let's go check in at Hearts and Horses so we can show you all of the amazing things that you're helping make possible by joining tonight.
Hello, so glad you're joining us this evening. Let's go see what's happening out of the ranch. All right, back to you at the art studio.
Hi everybody, we're so excited to have you here tonight. The team here at the studio just shared we have people from Wisconsin here, Hawaii, Pennsylvania, Florida, New Jersey, California, Washington. We are thrilled that you're here. We know that you have a choice when it comes to giving. There's a lot of nonprofits out there that are in need of help, just like Hearts and Horses right now. So we thank you so much for seeing the value in what we do, for showing up tonight, and for giving generously. Our hope is that you come away with one message from tonight, and that is that we are filling a valuable need here in the community. And in order to do that, we need your help. So tonight, we hope that we can inspire you to act. So I have a really fun job tonight, which I'm really excited about, and that is I get to introduce you to a ton of our riders. So our first rider started with us 12 years ago. When she started, she needed 2 sidewalkers and a horse leader. Sidewalkers are the people that walk alongside, stabilizing the rider and keeping them safe. So she really needed a lot of support when she first started. Slowly over time, she was able to fire her sidewalkers, and then she eventually fired her horse leader, and really has become an amazing independent rider. You see, Miss Carissa has Down syndrome, and she struggles with confidence and core strength and sequential processing and coordination. With riding, she has been able to work on all of those goals and has done such a great job meeting her riding goals at Hearts and Horses, but also meeting some life goals as well. So let's check in and see what Miss Carissa has accomplished at Hearts and Horses.
Hi.
I'm going to do posting trot around the arena.
I'm posting trotting over the arena.
Okay, and off you go.
Okay.
Pretty amazing, wasn't it? She is incredible. And for those of you that are riders out there, you may have noticed that Carissa was posting on the correct diagonal, which takes a ton of concentration and coordination. So she is rocking it. Her mom recently shared with me that one of her life goals was to be able to stand up paddleboard. And so Carissa recently has been able to accomplish that life goal because of the core strength that she has gained at Hearts and Horses. So she's now able to go stand up paddleboarding with her family, which is awesome. And I can almost guarantee that Carissa is probably way more coordinated on a stand-up paddleboard than I am. So we are here tonight for a lot of reasons, but really to make more of those moments happen. And as Jan mentioned, it's been a tough year. It's been a tough year for everyone, but mostly for our riders. So in March, we were preparing for our largest spring session ever. We had 223 riders on the schedule. We had 32 horses on the property. We had a robust staff of 25. And on March 15th, we closed our doors. And we sent all but 12 horses off the property. We reduced the number of staff on the property to just essential staff. We closed entire buildings to reduce our energy costs, and we held on tight. It was tough, and it was really hard on a lot of our riders. But luckily in June, we were able to do a slow phased approach to reopening, and we invited our most independent riders back, and that was riders like Carissa that required no volunteers. And then in July, we invited back our riders that were emerging independent, so those riders that just had a horse leader. And at the end of August, we were able to invite back our therapy services riders. So those are riders with higher needs that require sidewalkers and more volunteers. None of it has been easy. We have like a really strict sanitation procedure in place. People are in full masks. The volunteers that are walking alongside of our riders not only are in face masks, but they're in face shields. You can only imagine how hard that is, walking through deep sand in 90-degree heat, in the smoke that we've had in Colorado. We have such a committed group of volunteers. It's just amazing to see. So it's great. We have some action and some life back at Hearts and Horses. We're at about a little over 50% capacity right now, but there are activities going on, which is great. So what we thought would be really great for you is to be able to learn from some of the families tonight what the impact of that gap of not being able to come to Hearts and Horses, what that was like for them. So we interviewed 5 families, actually 5 moms, and they're going to share with us how hard it was for them not to be at Hearts and Horses during that time. And I want to give a big shout out to our friends at Bank of Colorado for sponsoring the Mission Moment video tonight. So we look forward to seeing this video. Thank you.
I know that Kara's been having a greater difficulty walking recently. This is why I felt a sort of serious concern when things started shutting down. We rely on physical therapy, we rely on hippotherapy for her exercise, and both of those things we did not have access to. I think for Kara, it's just a fun environment, a place where she can forget about all the medical treatments that take up hours of our time. It's a place where we take off her feeding bag here. We just get to forget about things and be outside and move with a horse. The biggest part of her disability with Rett syndrome is apraxia. Repetitive movements, actions are the way to keep that pathway, that neurological pathway working. But if we don't continue that, then that pathway, is not being used, and it becomes more difficult. Apraxia becomes more prominent for her. The only other thing that Kara can do is hold on with the horse with her hands. And so that is really important to us. There is nowhere else that Kara can do that or has the motivation to use her hands. So that skill was not practiced for all these months. I was excited, since we have been able to ride the horse one time now, to see her starting to do it again.
We've missed not only the physical, aspect of riding the horse, but also the social. Hearts and Horses is like family and all the people that work here, and we missed seeing them once a week. Jen has been asking a lot. She's been saying horse, and our words are few, but horse is one. When you watch her on the horse, you would not even think she's in a wheelchair. She sits so straight and tall, and she loves it, and she smiles from ear to ear, and she's a totally different person on the horse.
Our family has struggled greatly not having all of the therapies in our son Colton's life. The biggest therapy we've missed has certainly been our time at Hearts and Horses. He really benefits from the program here. He benefits from the movement of the horse and just being able to regulate himself, his body, his emotions, and use his words while he's on the horse. And so that has really contributed to an additional several factors of difficulty in our life. We've primarily seen emotional and behavioral challenges, not being able to come to horses. He's had more of a difficult time regulating his emotions, and Hearts and Horses helps provide him balance, and Hearts and Horses helps provide him a calm. It feels good to be able to say to him, hey, we're going today. Our extended family here at Horses is going to be waiting for us and ready to help and ready to get him up on that horse and get us going to some kind of normal routine again. I can't imagine if we didn't have Hearts and Horses in our life, it would be devastating.
Oh, it's like coming home almost. And everyone's like, oh, it's good to see you.
I think they enjoy it as much as I enjoy getting on the horse. I have a really good connection with my instructors. The person who walks beside the horse and me, his name is Dave, and we really enjoy talking to each other.
Dave really does look like he's very engaged and excited about what Joseph's telling him and has his own thoughts to share back, genuinely wants to be there and know about my son and not necessarily all his struggles. That's not the focus. It's successes, and through that, the hard stuff comes out, but it's a really success-based interaction.
It's really hard. Genevieve's been riding for multiple years, and so to go from riding her horse every week for years to not riding for months was really difficult. Physically, she had a pretty significant decline. Like I said, riding weekly for multiple years. In the 5.5 or so months that she wasn't riding, her her core got really weak and she ended up having some pretty significant lower back issues that her doctor thinks was from not riding, because regular physical therapy is hard for her and she can't really use the muscles that she needs to. Her horses are her best friends, without question. She loves them so much, so not getting to see them was hard, really hard for her. Her spine doctor said, you know, she needed to get back on the horse as soon as she could, because hippotherapy has done things for her that there's no replacement for. As a mother, watching her do things that I was told she wouldn't do, you know, I feel proud of her, how strong she is. It's also the only chance that she's gotten her entire life to be a little kid. So when she's on the horse, she doesn't know she's working. It's fun. She's just being a little girl. Considering we were told that she would never walk. And I attribute a huge part of that to riding. Yeah, it's been life-saving, literally life-saving for her.
Wow, that's all you can say after watching a video like that is wow. The positive energy that comes from Hearts and Horses is contagious. I was able to visit the ranch for the first time about a month ago and blown away. As I mentioned when we started the show earlier tonight, I'm new to the Hearts and Horses family, and I've been to a lot of neat places. I've been to a lot of positive places, but the minute that I stepped foot on the Hearts and Horses ranch, I was just overcome by this positive energy, and I hope that you felt a little bit of that positive energy as you were watching that video, because it's exactly what Hearts and Horses is. It's bringing so much good to so many people who absolutely need it. And that's why we have you here tonight, because we want you to feel that positive energy, and we want you to be a part of the Hearts and Horses family. Now, speaking of the Hearts and Horses family, a gentleman here to my left that's been a part of the Hearts and Horses family for a very long time. As a matter of fact, we mentioned that this is the 20th year that we put on this gala, and this guy has been a part of all 20 of these. Say hello to our auctioneer, Mr. John Clatworthy.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is John Clatworthy. I'm with Clatworthy Auctioneers in Fort Collins, Colorado, and it is an absolute pleasure for me to be back again for the 20th year. But I want everybody that's out there in the sound of my voice to understand there's a lot of people that can do my job. A lot of people. But nobody can do your job but you. And I want to thank you in advance for your participation tonight. Tamara mentioned this before, but I'm going to say it again. There are many worthwhile organizations in northern Colorado, and we know it. And they're competing for your time and your talent and your resources. And the mere fact that you are joining us today at whatever level that you choose to join us, or at no level at all, means a great deal to us. And I'm thanking you in advance for spending some time with us tonight. I'm paraphrasing this, and I'm probably not going to do a very good job at it, but Teddy Roosevelt said this as well as anybody I've ever read about, and he said that there's nothing as good for the inside of a human as the outside of a horse. And that truly encapsulates what Hearts and Horses does for the participants and the volunteers and the staff that support it. Now, folks, the one thing that I want you to realize is that I've done thousands of auctions. I've been in this business since 1975, started in the livestock end. But what I do want to tell you is that it is very unusual to have an event of this caliber, of this kind, with this impact, that has a generational impact. And what I mean by that is we are doing business this evening and have done business in the previous 19 years with first, second, and even third generation participants, donors, and contributors. And that is enormously appreciated and extremely unusual. So thank you for everyone that's been with us from the beginning. And this is going to be an interesting night for us. Now, we're going to handle this a little differently than we've done before. Most of you are aware that generally during our program, there was a specific segment or a section that was devoted entirely to your ability to participate in the paddle raiser. That's not the case tonight. The staff has done a great job of putting together technologically the ability for everybody out there that's in the sound of my voice to have an opportunity to participate at whatever level they feel comfortable at any time during the event. So you don't have to wait for 15 minutes to participate. If you want to participate at the levels we have up there, and Tamara and I are going to go over them shortly, but if you want to participate at those levels or at another level, let's say you have a particular level, $612.27. You can put that right in there, and believe you me, it's going to be appreciated. Your phone, this is your passport to participation. And we want you to get involved. You've seen the screen, you've seen the information. This is the way you can participate, and you can participate all night long using this device. You can participate when the event's over, because the silent auction goes until Monday. And if for some reason or another this just wasn't working for you, that's no problem. You can call Hearts and Horses directly. We've got a big phone bank going today, but in addition to that, trust me, if you call us on Monday morning at Hearts and Horses, somebody's going to pick up the phone and say thank you. So folks, I tell you what, thank you for everything you've done. Thank you for everything you're going to do. Now, we're going to start right off here at the $20,000 level. All right, $20,000, what are you going to do with $20,000? Tamara, tell me a little bit about what $20,000 might do for us tonight.
So John, $20,000 would cover one instructor for 6 months, which is just, our instructors are the backbone of our organization. In fact, all of our staff. I'd like to give a big shout out right now, because I think we have the most incredible, dedicated, hardworking staff. I've been working in this industry for 30 years, and I've never worked with such an amazing group. So $20,000 is a lot of money, but our staff is worth it, and it's really important to help them out.
Let me tell you what else. Let me give you another example of what $20,000 could do. $20,000 this evening could support 20 veterans for 2 months. I have spoken to many veterans at this event, and they have told me 100% what the incredible value and impact that veterans program has had on them personally. $20,000 could support not only an instructor for 6 months, but also 20 veterans for 2 months. Now think of that. Folks, who could help us at $20,000? Now we realize that is an enormous amount of money. We appreciate that. But who could help us at 20? Let me look at my screen here. Guys, I tell you what. Meredith Hodges just popped in with $20,000. Whoa! Yikes! That is a lot of money, and I don't care where you live. Okay, now, Tamara, what's 15 sound like?
Okay, $15,000. For $15,000, it would help fund an entire school group for our full day programming. So, John, in 2016, we started a full day program for youth at risk, and primarily middle schoolers. And we started with one school, and we now are hosting up to 10 different schools from 3 different school districts for full day programming, where we teach social emotional learning in the presence of the horse. And it is so impactful. We have a waiting list of schools wanting to get in. Teachers and principals and counselors are saying, you know, that their kids are coming back from Hearts and Horses completely different kids. They're regulated, they're happy, they're ready and willing to learn. So it's such a valuable program. $15,000 would support one of those sessions for up to 5 schools.
Now it'll also, if I'm not mistaken, and I might be, and I don't want to be stepping on your lines, but won't that also help us build some overnight stalls for the herd? Tell us a little bit about that too.
Yeah, there's such a huge need in our community for our services. We actually have a wait list. And so in order to meet the needs of more people, we need more horses. And in order to house the horses, we need more stalls. And so $15,000 would also help build new stalls for more horses. So we're really in need of that as well.
Funding for a group program for a semester or increased facilities. Anybody help me? Anybody help me at 15,000? Can anybody help me at 15,000? Hold on, let me check the screen here. Whoa. You know what? I love this program. I'm telling you, if I could only do one auction a year, this would be the auction. And believe me, I do a lot more than one auction a year. But this is such a fantastic program. Folks, Bob and Debbie just pledged $15,000. Now, folks, just so you know, and I'm not going to do this a lot this evening, but I am going to, and I want you to understand that we appreciate $10 and we appreciate 10,000. And if you don't think $10 or 25 is important, think about it if your child or your grandchild or your brother or your mother or your father were on the receiving end of what that program might do. So folks, I tell you what, whatever you can do, do it. Please do it. But I just want to tell you, little update. We have raised $50,510 on the paddle raiser already. $50,510. Now that's some real money now. Tamara, talk to me about 10,000.
Okay, 10,000. 10,000 would supply 6 months of hay for the entire herd. You can just imagine how many hungry horses we have at Hearts and Horses, and they eat a lot. So 10,000 would supply food for them for 6 months. It also would support the dust maintenance program that we have in the arenas. So we have a very vulnerable population of folks that we work with. And so keeping dust levels down for the humans, but also keeping dust levels down for the horses and everyone in particular is really, really important. So 10,000 is about what we spend a year on our dust mitigation at Hearts and Horses.
Well, you know, that's important. As you said, it's important for the riders, it's important for the staff and the volunteers, it's important for the horses. Anybody help us at 10,000? Hay, dust mitigation, whatever works for you. Anybody help me at 10,000? Anybody help me at 10? People have been so enormously generous. Like I say, we are over $50,000 already, and we have many levels to go. Anybody help me there? Anybody help me there? You know what? The great thing about the way they have the paddle raiser designed this evening is you can enter any amount at any time all night long. So if we haven't hit a number that's comfortable for you, that doesn't fit for you, doesn't fit for your wallet, that's okay. Put it in there. We'll be happy to take it. Okay, let's go on here. Tell me a little bit about 7,500.
So 7,500 would help us expand our Trail of Discovery. So we put in a Trail of Discovery about 10 years ago, and it has different stations to stimulate the senses of our riders in different ways. And recently, we had an opportunity to kind of take over a portion of a pasture to put an extreme trail section in. And so $7,500 would help us finish that with various stations and all of the pieces that we would need to make it a little more challenging for some of our riders. So that's $7,500. $7,500 would also support 4 riders for an entire semester at Hearts and Horses. And over 50% of our riders are on scholarship, and so there's a huge need there.
Fantastic. A lot of levels here, a lot of great participation. Who helped me at 7,500? Anybody at 7,500? 7,505, 7,500? Now I want to give you a perfect example of what I said. Let's say you came up with a number that isn't in our schedule. Here's a perfect example. My good friend Scott Reed from Loveland Auto Auction and his family just jumped in at $6,000. And for those of you who know, Scott has helped me at this auction. He and his son Matt in the live auction. They'll be back next year. But Scott Reed jumped in at $6,000. Thanks to them very much. Anybody else? We're going to take just a little bit of a break, and we're going to turn it back over to Sean, my boy.
Yeah, it's incredible to see how the paddle race has gone already tonight, and as John just mentioned, we'll be back to that here in just a matter of moments. But in the meantime, I want to tell you a little bit about some of the stars of the show, if you will. I mean, in sports, we've got superstars. We'll tell you about Patrick Mahomes a little later. He's involved in our program tonight. When you talk about the NFL, or when you talk about the NBA, you talk about LeBron James and superstars. Well, the superstars of Hearts and Horses, of course, are the horses. They're right in the name. And so when I got to visit the ranch about a month ago, I got to meet many of these superstars, and I fell in love with many of them. But there was one horse in particular that really stood out to me, and I want to tell you a little story about one of the members of the herd. His talents span every program at Hearts and Horses, and this versatility has been recognized regionally as the Path International Region 10 Equine of the Year. Now let's take a quick moment to learn a little bit more about my buddy Varsity's journey at Hearts and Horses.
When you stepped off the trailer at Hearts and Horses after your long journey from Tennessee, you had never had a saddle on your back. You'd never interacted with other horses other than from your home farm in the South. Your given name, the Varsity of Lexington. The dry Colorado air was a change from your home. You were still considered a baby, unbroken and curious about the world. Under the guidance of an amazing team of trainers, you slowly accepted the saddle and a balanced rider. And then a rider who could not speak. A rider who could not walk. A rider who had experienced horrific traumas. To each of them, you gave everything. You connected, carried the burden of grief, healed minds, bodies, and souls. You explored, found joy, won awards, and stood tall. You accepted the love and care of riders, volunteers, and staff, and in the end, you changed the lives of so many. It is because of community support that your every need is cared for, and in return, you give to those who need you the most. Sponsoring our herd matters.
That video absolutely says it all. And you know, there's a number of components to Hearts and Horses, and sometimes we kind of maybe overlook one or two or maybe all of them. But there's three components that I think are really vital. Well, they are the program. First are the participants, the people that ride, that need the program. That's number one. Number two, and Tamara mentioned this before, we have an unbelievably dedicated staff and a group of volunteers that are out of this world. And there's no way to say thanks enough to the volunteers. It's unbelievable. And the third component is the horses. That's the Hearts and the Horses. The participants and the staff and the volunteers, they're the hearts. The horses are the horses. So folks, how about $5,000? Who'll help me at $5,000? We've got the horses, you got the hearts. Come running here at $5,000. Who'll help me at $5,000? $5,000. Anybody help me at $5,000? I'm looking at my screen here. We got Gloria and Gunther popped in here at $5,000. Thank you very much, folks. Anybody else at $5,000? Anybody else will help us at $5,000? This program that we have that has been instituted, folks, you can jump in at any time, at any amount. You know what? This is absolutely, we're raising a lot of money, and we're raising it in every, yes ma'am.
Maybe we should hear from some of the folks out there and hear who their favorite horses are.
That's a perfect idea.
What do you think?
I think that's an excellent idea.
So we know so many of you are tuning in tonight, and we would love to hear in the chat who your favorite horse is. We've got tons of horses out there. Let us know in the chat, I should say equines, who your favorite equine is. So our herd really does carry our mission on their backs every day. And we spare no expense for their care. If we don't have a healthy herd, we don't have a program. They're crucial. And it's so important for them to be happy and healthy and enjoying their jobs. So $5,000 would cover feed for them. It would cover veterinary expenses, farrier expenses, shavings for their stalls, everything to basically help them stay comfortable. So $5,000 covers one horse for an entire year. And we so appreciate everyone's support that has already signed up to help out.
Guys, Jay and Carolyn Scott just popped in with another $5,000, and we're approaching $60,000 now on the paddle racer. Jay and Carolyn Scott in at another $5,000. Thank you very much. Now, folks, to tell you what we're going to do, we're going to go through the next levels. And as we said before, they're smaller amounts. Believe me, they're important. Each and every contribution is important this evening. So I'm just going to go ahead and say we're going to go in at $2,500. Now, as an example of what $2,500 could do for us, $2,500 would prepare stall bedding for 6 months for the entire herd, for the whole herd. It'll also send 2 kids to the All Ability Summer Camp. So who'd like to help us at $2,500? Who'd like to help us at $2,500? If $2,500 doesn't work, punch in an amount that does work for you. But who'd like to help us at $2,500? Well, let me slide into another level here. At $1,000, Tamara, at $1,000, we get grain and supplements for a month, and we also get routine dental care for 5 horses. Now, a lot of you might think, well, what in the world are we sending our, we're not talking about orthodontia here. We're talking about floating the teeth on horses. Dental care for horses, because of the bits, because of they ride with bits, hackamores, leads, they need to have a mouth that's in perfect health. It is super, I've got to roll back here for a minute. The 2,500s are rolling in here. Way to go, Mary. The 25s are coming in here. Rich Kenny at 2,500. We got Jared Goodman at 2,500. Pick, that's a total of 5,000. Thank you very much to those folks. Now we're going to go back and double check that in a moment, but let me tell you what we got to the $1,000 level. We've got 3 folks have jumped right in here now. We got Miss Harris, Lisa Ann Harris at 1,000. We've got Mark and Denise in at 1,000, and we got Western Land and Water in at 1,000. So that's another 3,000, and we've eclipsed the 60,000, and we're heading for 70.
Oh my gosh.
So that's the way we're going to do it. And you know what? Hold on here. I see my trusty Mary is typing in another name. We got another name coming. Melanie raffling at another $1,000. Way to go. Thank you, Melanie. Well, you know what? Let's slip down into the $500 level right this moment. We're at $65,000. We're heading to 70, and let's get after it, folks. At the $500 level, they're already getting lined up, but I'm going to tell you what it's going to do. $500 will give you the annual routine vet care for 1 horse. And as Tamara said, these horses are in perfect physical shape, and they need to stay that way for the health of the rider and the health of the staff, and of course, primarily for the health of the horse. It would also help us with a lot of grooming, staff, and arena upkeep. So folks, who'll help me at the $500 level? And you know what? They're coming in here so quick. We got $6,000 total, but let me tell you who they are. Oh my goodness. You know what? Roll that down just a little bit. I just lost the $1,000. Keep her going. Here we go. One more time. 1,000 and keep up. We got Deb Miller popped in here too, and Adam Belvin. Thank you very much. Now at the $500 level, we got Maggie and Phil, and we've also got Sarah Alford. So thank you very much at the $500 level. Okie dokie. Okay, at the $250 level, let's get after it here, folks. $250, easy to write on a check. Let me tell you what that does. It's a writer's scholarship for 2 months, or a set of 10 new rainbow reins. Who'll help me at $250? Who'll help me at $250? Who'll help me at $250? You can pop in at any time. I'm going to slip right into the $100. They're telling me I'm running a little behind schedule. At $100, you can get, you're going to provide all the shavings for the entire barn for 1 week, or help us with the heating of that enormous facility. We've got Stacy, we've got Nick, we got Melissa in at $100 apiece. And folks, we're just knocking on $70,000 now. So stay with us. Now at the $50 level, and we'll go back and pick up some other names here the way we go. Yes, dear.
We should remind everybody how to donate.
You know what? I think
It seems like that might be a good idea.
I think that's a way to do it.
Yeah, so they can call in, right? If they're not tech savvy.
They can call in.
They can call the Hearts and Horses number.
Absolutely. They can go right on to the magic participation phone.
Okay.
Absolutely. Many ways to participate. We've got the call center up. People are there. And if for some reason or another you can't call today, believe me, they'll be manning the phones on Monday. So there you go. Hey, listen, $250. Thank you to Scott for that. Let's go in here to the $50 level. Let's just get right into the $50 level. That'll buy a saddle pad or a new helmet. And that's kind of the beginning of the whole program. We got to have them safe. We want to make sure that we've got a helmet for them. And let's go into the $25. At $25, that's a fly mask for the herd, or folks, a pair of rainbow reins. And let's just roll right on down there. Folks, we're just knocking on $70,000. Put your numbers in. If we haven't hit you with a level that you're comfortable with, find a level you're comfortable within and put her in there. Let me turn it back to Sean here.
And thank you to everybody who has donated so far. So many great folks have already chimed in, but don't forget all the ways that they've said that you can donate. And that hit to donate button, that blue button, that is your friend throughout the night tonight. So don't forget to hit that button throughout the night and donate at whatever level you feel comfortable with. Remember, the larger the gift, the larger the impact for Hearts and Horses. And it's really interesting, Tamara, as I'm watching John talk about all these different things, that these different dollar amounts help, because you truly learn that everyone can be a friend to Hearts and Horses, no matter how much you can donate. You learn so much about how many different things it takes to run an organization like this. And again, any gift is very, very helpful, and we appreciate everyone. Now, we've got a great show. We're not just asking you to do things tonight, we're also going to show you some things. We've got some great stuff ahead. That live auction has so many great items tonight. We can't wait to tell you about those and show them off for you as well. But right now, let's check back in at Hearts and Horses to see what else is happening at the ranch.
Hello, welcome back to Hearts and Horses. We are going to get Noah's helmet on and we'll see what's going on around here. Come with me. All right, back to you at the studio.
I tell you what, the more I learn about Hearts and Horses and the more I see from Hearts and Horses and all these great videos, the more I'm inspired. I'm inspired to raise a ton of money tonight, and we need your help to do that. And I know you're already doing it so far, but seriously, I am so pumped up and so inspired and just honored to be a part of Hearts and Horses. And I know John is as well. John, you've got an update for us?
We do. We're just, like I say, we're just knocking on the door of $70,000. We just got another $1,000 in from the ropers. We appreciate that very much. We're just right at $70,000. If you haven't found a level you're comfy with, create it, and send it to us. So there we go, and right back to you, my boy.
As I mentioned, that live auction is coming up, so stay tuned for that. Make sure you have that second device available because you're going to need that for the live auction. And by the way, right now you can jump online and you can see all those live auction items. You can get your bids in early, but that live auction is coming up shortly. So if you love any of those items, you haven't seen those items, and you know you're going to fall in love with them, because I know you're going to fall in love with them, you know what I'm saying? They're coming up shortly, so stick around for that. But right now we want to connect with our board president, Mike McGinley, for a special message from the board of directors.
Hello to all our viewers tonight. I hope you're enjoying the Lucky Hearts virtual gala so far. We've all been adapting to our new normal, but I'm so proud of this team for putting together a fantastic program. And it's reaching so many people, and so many people are learning why therapeutic riding is so important. It's my honor to serve as the president of the board of directors at Hearts and Horses. Not only is it incredibly rewarding to help guide this organization with my other board member colleagues, but on a personal level, it positively impacts my family. Our love for this organization came when my wife, Kathy, about 10 years ago, found the services at Hearts and Horses. And it really amped up when we moved our daughter, Morgan, to Colorado about 5 years ago. You see, Morgan is 32, and she's on the autism spectrum, and she's awesome. Her lessons at Hearts and Horses are the highlight, undoubtedly the highlight of Morgan's week. She knows she's going to a place where she's accepted without question, where she's empowered, and is surrounded by staff and volunteers that, like her, know the true meaning and power of the human equine bond, and they need to feel it whenever they can. Morgan is thrilled to be back riding again. She really missed it. Every week during the shutdown, Morgan would turn to us and say, "Horses today?" And every week we would have to answer, "Soon, Morgan, soon." The masks that we're using today are something that Morgan doesn't quite understand, but we're adjusting. Morgan's smile and laugh are constant, and she loves the smiles and laughs from the staff and volunteers. And of course, it's really hard to see those smiles and hear those laughs through the masks. It's all an adjustment to our new normal, and Morgan will get there, as we all must. I'm incredibly grateful for Hearts and Horses for all these reasons, and I would love to hear from you about what you're grateful for. So let us know in the chat. One way that our donors show their gratitude for our organization is through our Circle of Hope monthly donor program. This allows our donors to support the organization with recurring gifts. The old adage goes, "In giving you receive," and I believe that rings true for our monthly donors. So let's hear from a few folks now about why donating to Hearts and Horses is so important.
Hello, we at Oleo Acres are proud supporters of Hearts and Horses and have been for over 17 years. We love the commitment that the staff gives to the disabled, and more important, we love the smiles that we see when they're riding those horses.
And like you've always said, Bob, you can't outgive God.
Well, first of all, I just want to thank Hearts and Horses for supporting veterans and myself. And over the years, I've struggled, not so much from my injuries, but PTSD in particular. But I always feel better after I visit the ranch. And there's pretty much not a day goes by that when I come here that I don't leave and feel better.
There's so many generous people in the Loveland area. I just can't say enough. But people from across the country who know Jen even have donated to Hearts and Horses. Sometimes it's so much even better to give to these programs than to receive. So we just thank you all for donating to this special program and for helping people like Jen. It means a lot.
Marcus discovered confidence. Silas discovered strength. Brooke discovered her voice. Chris discovered connection. And you can help make this happen. Want to make a big impact in a simple way? It's easy by joining our Circle of Hope monthly donor program. Your tax-deductible donation is automatically charged every month, and it's simple to edit or cancel at any time. You get to choose where your donation goes. Rider scholarships. 56% of our riders need financial assistance to participate in our life-changing programs. A gift to the Rider Scholarship Fund ensures that we never have to turn a rider away due to inability to pay. Horse Fund. Our equine partners carry our mission forward on their backs every day. You can help provide the high-quality care that they deserve with a gift to the Horse Fund. Or you can simply give where it's needed most. 100% of your monthly donation will make a difference in the daily operations at Hearts and Horses.
We've told you many ways throughout the evening that you can donate, and of course one of those ways is to make that monthly donation by clicking on the button right below the live stream. This is on the Hearts and Horses website. So if you happen to be watching this video on social media or anywhere else, please do go to the Hearts and Horses website and find that button. Again, it's right below the live stream on the Hearts and Horses website. Of course, we've got the live auction coming up, which is a great way to give. Your one-time gift tonight is also a wonderful way to support this amazing organization. And as we talked during our paddle race, any amount of money is a wonderful gift, and we would love that all. That's all right on the website. Just click on that blue button. That's your friend. That's your paddle raiser tonight, and you can do that throughout the evening. You are not too late for that. And of course, if you're having any trouble, technical support is right there for you. We've got them on the screen. Or if you just feel more comfortable talking to a human and not dealing with crazy technology, trust me, I get you. Well, you can call Hearts and Horses right now. We've got great volunteers standing by right at the ranch to take your call and to help you out with whatever you need. Now, back to those monthly donations, Tamara. I know that you can tell me a little bit more about how those can help.
Those monthly donations are so important, Sean. I think a lot of people are surprised to hear that my husband and I are monthly donors. We are able to give a small amount every month that gets automatically deducted from our checking account. And over a year, it makes a really big impact. So I feel like we're helping in a way that we can financially, which is awesome. The team just shared with me that we have all kinds of people chatting in about their favorite horses, and I know there are a bunch of watch parties going on tonight. And I have to say, a lot of those watch parties are volunteers, and I just want to give a shout out to our volunteers, because I would say we have the most dedicated group of volunteers. We have one of the largest volunteer programs in northern Colorado. You can see anywhere between 200 and 250 a week giving their time. Some folks are out there 30, 40 hours a week. You know who I'm talking about. And we're so thankful for you seeing the importance in what we do. And so I just want to give a shout out to the volunteers. We love you all.
Cheers.
Yeah, let's cheers to the volunteers.
Absolutely. Cheers, cheers. Cheers. Ooh, Tito's.
Tito's, you gotta love Tito's. Okay. We now have another great rider to introduce you to. So Harper started riding with us a year ago. She's 4 years old, and she rides in our therapy services program. And Harper's mom shared with me that this program has really been life-changing for her. So Harper has a rare genetic condition that affects her muscles all over her body. So not just the muscles in her arms and in her legs, but the muscles in her core, the muscles in her mouth which control her speech, the muscles in her eyes. And one of the big things with Harper, because of that muscle weakness, is she falls a lot. Well, when she started riding a year ago, her mom noticed that her falling kind of decreased, so she was getting stronger and stronger. Well, when we had to close our doors in March, Harper actually, because she's in our therapy services program, she wasn't able to come back for 6 or 7 months. And Mom again said she was falling again, a ton. So she's now back riding again, her pony Zelly. And what's so cool is that the three-dimensional motion of the horse's gait helps to help Harper walk better. So she's getting what a normalized gait feels like because of her pony, Zelly. So I think we should check in and see how her occupational therapist, Rose Walsh, basically uses every opportunity to use activities from the moment Harper steps out of her car until she gets on her horse. She's helping her get her helmet on, and that's a strength building activity. She's helping her get her gait belt on, and that's a strength building activity. Every single activity that Rose is using is helping Harper get stronger. So let's check it out and see.
What's up? Can we stop you for? Oh, we're not breaking the rules. How did you know that? What letter do you see? What is that? H. Can you grab your helmet? Good job. I got my belt in my hands. Good job. Use this part of your hand. There you go. Push, push, push. You got it. Wow. Good job. That was awesome. Okay. I'll do this part. Okay, you ready? Stop, stop, stop. I'm gonna get you. Push, push. Nice. Open sesame. Should we say live from Hearts and Horses? It's... What's your name? It's Harper and Zelly.
And Zelly. Yay, Zelly. Yep. Okie dokie.
Zelly? Is Zelly the best ever?
Yes.
Yes. Bright ears?
Right.
Oh, awesome. You know what I love about Zelly? She makes you strong. Hey, did you help her? No. Ooh, push, push, push. Good. Now
Zelly.
I'm on my horse.
Zelly really helped me.
She did.
Well done.
Good.
All right.
Good job. What about this?
Folks, that's a perfect example of why I love this program. Honest to goodness. I mean, I love it. I mean, I don't even know how to express it other than that. So, folks, I tell you what, before we get into the live auction, I do want to take just a moment to thank Lynn's Plumbing and Heating for being our technology sponsor this evening, because obviously that's what this program boiled down to. So thank you to them for all the support that they've given us tonight. I do want to tell you that we're heading to 75,000. We're over the 70,000 mark. We're over the 71 mark. We're almost at 72. We're heading to $75,000. So we're really heading in the right direction. Feel free to jump in wherever you want. Now, folks, before I start the live auction, I do want to take just a moment to thank one family that has been very helpful to me in the last 20 years. The Markham family, Bill and Elizabeth Markham, have been with me every step of the way. Bill handled all of the ring staff for me, which was enormously important, and Elizabeth handled all the clerking and the bookkeeping for this auction. And if you want a pressure-packed job, put yourself in a place where hundreds of bids are coming in at a mile a minute, from 850 people. Thanks to the Markhams. We're going to see you again next year. Okay, folks, now we're going to get after the live auction.
You know who you get as your ring staff this year, right?
Oh, yeah, they got a rain check this year, but they're still on the hook.
They're on the hook.
They're on the hook. I'm not, yeah, they might be, yeah. We're not releasing them from their obligations, believe you me.
Now you get me. I mean, my job's much easier. I just get to sit here and talk with you. I don't have to look for anybody.
No, that's, and trust me, that's pretty much, yeah, you're pretty much eye candy to the auctioneer. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, now, which pretty much gives you an indication of what we got going on here. But anyways, folks, the way we're going to handle this live auction tonight is we only have 5 live items. And the way we're going to handle this is that I'm going to go considerably slower than I normally would go. So I'm going to give everybody an opportunity to bid on their mobile device. You've seen it, you've heard it. It's the ever so handy dandy mobile device. You know how to use it. We want you to use it. Use it tonight. Use it all the way through Monday on the silent auction too. So that's the way we're going to do it. We've got 5 live items. I'm going to go ahead and discuss them. You're going to start bidding, and then I'm going to put you on a 30-second clock. And what I mean by that, because we have a bit of a technological time delay, once I declare the high bidder, Mary, my great assistant over here to my left, is going to put you on a 30-second clock. That'll give everybody that last split-second opportunity to bid or to let their technology catch up with the bid that they've already given. So let's go ahead and start off with our number 1 item. Folks, this is an entire retail liquor store. You don't need anything here but a sales tax license to open up on Monday. It's bourbon, it's tequila, it's everything in between. And Sean and I noticed in Tamara 2, we noticed that most of these bottles have been unopened. Now, a few of the staff, I think maybe Jan, I don't know, I'm not sure about that, but maybe might have opened them and they were drinking out of some paper bags. Did you see that?
Well, there was that one bottle of Tito's that we had to use to fill up our copper mugs here.
You know what, that's the truth.
I mean, how much can go in?
No, that's right. I mean, excuse me, you know, when we hermetically seal the bottles back up. Okay, here we go. All right, it's the premium liquor package. I got $1,225 already bid. I need $1,250. I got $1,225 bid. Anybody at $1,250? $1,225, I like it. $1,225 and 50, 50, $1,225 bid and 50 to buy. $1,225, I like it. $1,225 bid. I need $1,250. Mike is still in the lead at $1,225. I need 1250s. Come on running here. 1225, I like it. 1225 and 50. Anybody at 1250? Anybody at 1250? 1225 and 50. Got Mike in the lead at 1225. Anybody at 50? Anybody at 50? Do I feel anything coming on at 50? 1225 now 50. Anybody? $1,225 bid. $1,250 is all I'm asking for. 1225 bid. 1250. Anybody else? Last call. 1225 and 50. Put it on the clock at 1225. Okay, now let's go off to the golf package. Sean, talk to him a little bit about this package.
This is the one that really gets me excited, if I must admit it myself. I'm a horrible golfer, but I like to golf. And this is one of those places where you don't just get to go golf. You have to be invited, or you have to get something like this package that we're about to tell you about to go golf at this place. Down in Castle Rock, there's a place called the Sanctuary. Golfers in Colorado and golfers all over the world know about this place. And here is your chance to play at this place, which is pretty darn cool. And of course, that's 4 of you in a cart as well. And so if you only have 2 buddies and you need a 4th, I know a guy.
I'm sure you'll be the first one they call. Sure. Folks, I'll tell you what, just so you know, Mike Schmidt's in the lead now on that liquor package at $1,225. We got $1,300 there. I'm going to leave that for a moment. I'll get back to that eventually. Now, on the Sanctuary, folks, the only way you get into this golf course, is to buy this package in an event of this nature. I know Gail, and I know the Leininger family, Dave and Gail, and the only way you get there is either buy it at an event like this, and they don't offer very many of them through the state of Colorado, or to be invited. Well, the chances of somebody like me being invited are 0. So that's what's going to happen there. And here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, set your satchel down. I got $1,950 bid. I need $2,000. $1,950. Now two. I got $1,950 bid right here. Now two. Get $1,950 bid. I need $2,000. $1,950. Now this is, now if I'm not mistaken, this is a foursome, and you get the cart.
Yeah, you
now you don't get to take the cart home.
Well,
you gotta leave. You gotta leave it there, don't you?
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
true. And
Okay.
if you bought the liquor package, I'm sure you could take that with you.
I'm sure you could. Matter of fact, I think probably you would need to. I got $1,950 bid. Somebody give me $2,000 right quick. $1,950. Now two. $1,950 bid. Lisa's, you're winning. $1,950. Give me $2,000 right quick. $1,950 and two. $1,950 and two. Anybody else? Last call. $1,950 bid. $2,000 anybody? Put it on the clock at $1,950. Folks, I have sold hundreds and hundreds, and I'm not exaggerating, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of sports items since 1975. I have never seen, I'm not saying it hasn't happened, I'm saying I haven't seen it. I have never seen a Patrick Mahomes anything offered at auction. Now, Sean, you know more about this than I do, but you tell them what you know.
There's no doubt about it. Patrick Mahomes is the best player in football, and that can be a little sad for a Denver Broncos fan like myself because the Chiefs are in the same division. But you have to like the guy because he's a nice guy. He does good for his community, and he's a darn good football player, fun to watch. And I say this as a diehard Bronco fan, that Mahomes jersey would look good on anybody's wall.
The thing about Mahomes, for my money, and I'm obviously no athlete, all you got to do is kind of take a look at my profile, is that guy can be running to the right hand sidelines as fast as he can go and throw sidearm 40 yards down and hit a guy right dead in the numbers. He has made me want to watch NFL football again because he's exciting. And as a great bonus, based on what I know, he's a hell of a guy. I got Mike Schmidt in at $3,000. Give me $3,050 right quick. $3,000 bid. Give me $3,050. I got $3,000 bid. And what are you gonna do? $3,050. Holy cow! I never. $3,500. Holy cow! Way to go! I got $3,500 bid. Somebody give me. You know what? Let's just make it $3,600. Can we do that? $3,750. Holy cow! We're having an auction now. $3,750. Somebody give me $4,000 right quick. $3,750. Somebody jump in there at $4,000 right quick. I'll take $3,800 if I have to. There we go. 38 now 9. 38 bid right here to 9999. 38 bid right here to 9. 3,800. Mike is leading at 3,800. I'll take $3,850 if somebody wants to jump right in there. $3,800, $3,850, $3,800 bid. Mike's winning, $3,850. Anybody else? Last call. $3,850 is what I'm needing. Anybody else? Put it on the clock at $3,800. Now, folks, this next item is our poker situation. Now, you need to pay close attention to this. This is not nearly as complicated as it might sound, but I do want you to listen. What we're doing, tell them what we're selling, and then I'll tell them how we're selling it.
Yeah, you've got the hard part, I've got the easy part, because I can tell you that you're gonna go, we talked about golf earlier, you're gonna go to another amazing golf course in Colorado. This is the TPC Colorado in Berthoud. You're gonna get to take a tour, you can take your buddies with you, you can take your friends, you can take your family, and then you're gonna get to play poker at the high stakes table with a former Colorado Rocky, guy that does the Colorado Rockies broadcast now, so you still see him on TV all the time, and a really cool guy as well, Ryan Spielborg. So that's pretty darn cool. But now, as you mentioned, John, this one can get a little crazy because you can buy the whole table or you can buy just a part of it.
That's exactly right. Now, before we go into the really great video, I want to explain to you how we're going to sell this. There's 8 seats at the table. We're selling it 1 seat at a time. Now, if you want all 8, it's what you bid times 8. If you want 2 seats, it's what you bid times 2. It's not too complicated from a mathematical standpoint, but it is a little different than what we've done here previously. So, the way we're going to do this, I'm going to have an auction on the first seat. When we establish the value of the first seat, I want you then to chat Get into the chat room and tell us how many seats you want. You want 1 or 2, all the way up to 8. And it's that number times what you bid. That will establish the price for the balance of the evening for the rest of the seats. So let's say hypothetically, Lisa, who's now currently in the lead at $550, ends up paying $700. And let's say she wants 2 seats. We've got 6 left. At that juncture, they will all be priced at $700. All you have to do is click in that you want them, and then go into the chat and tell us how many you want until we're sold out.
Let's get it above $700 because 2 things I forgot to mention. 1, you get transportation there if you live close enough.
To and from now.
To and from.
Yes, sir.
And drinks and dinner. So let's get it above $700.
Well, the other thing is this, and I don't know him like you do, but I think Ryan would sign autographs. He'll let you take pictures. He'll sign your grandchildren's forehead. It's whatever you want. Okay, here to buy them. What are we going to do? Got Lisa in at $550. Somebody give me $600 right quick. I got $550. Give me $600. $550 now. What are you going to do? $600. What are you going to do? I got $550 now. 6 and 6 and 6 and 6. $550. Now $600. I got $550. I need $600. If you want to play poker, $550. Now $600. What are you going to do? I got $550 bid with Lisa. I need $600 right quick.
Hey, John.
I got $600. I need $650. I got $600. What were you going to say?
I was going to say we got a video from Spilly, as they call it.
You know what?
Let's watch that.
I forgot to say that. Let's run that video. I'm sorry. Thank you for bringing it up.
Oh, hello. Hi, I'm Ryan Spilworks. Thanks for joining us tonight. Hearts in Horses Virtual Gala. I know you want to play poker again. I can sense it. Next year, next spring, let's do it at the TPC golf course. I bet you can't push in all your chips. I bet you go fold. I bet you'd be scared when you're sitting across from me looking at it, wondering if I have all the chips. Find out. Make a bid on it. And I'll see you next week. Always.
Thank you, Sean. I appreciate you bringing that to my attention. We're at $600. Somebody give me $650 right quick. 6. Now, as I said, this is going to, when I say sold, this is going to establish the price for the balance of the night. I got 600 bid. Give me 650 right quick. AJ's winning at 600. I need 650. 600 now, 50, 50, 600 bid now 50. I got 6 bid right here, now 50, 50, 600 bid now 50. 6 right here, now 50, 50, 600 bid now 50. 600 right. Now, you know, folks, he might take them all. I don't have any idea. I got 600. I need 650. 600, 650. The only way you can assure yourself a seat at this table is to be the high bidder right now. I got 6 because he might buy them all. 600, 650. Anybody else? 600, now 650. Anybody else? 600, now 50. 600 bid now 50. 600 bid now 50. Gotta go. Last call. 600 bid now 50. Sold for $600. That's the price. AJ, please send a chat to us and tell us how many seats you want. Then I will notify everybody else how many seats are available at the $600 price. Thank you very much. Folks, this next item is this is a great trip. We're heading off to Iceland. And folks, this is a 7-day journey to Iceland. It includes round trip for 2, 6 nights of deluxe accommodations in Reykjavik, which is the capital of Iceland. You get a 6-hour unforgettable guided tour of Iceland's Golden Circle. You get an opportunity to visit the Blue Lagoon and the spa, one of the great wonders of the world. Folks, there's a couple of things before I talk to Tammy and Sean about this and we look at the video. I have never been to Iceland, nor has my wife, but I have neighbors and friends that have been there and they say it is absolutely spectacular. Have either one of you spent any time in Iceland? Have you done anything?
Not me. I can't even say the capital city.
Well, it's Reykjavik, but...
I actually have been to Reykjavik.
Tamara, you have been?
Yeah,
well, tell us about it.
I spent 10 hours in the Reykjavik airport with a 6-month-old and a 3-year-old. My boys by myself. It was super fun.
I can almost assure whoever buys this They will not have that same harrowing experience that Tamara did. But thank you so much for sharing that with us. Believe me, that couldn't have been, that's diaper duty and this and that. They had it all going on there. Okay, let's take a moment and run that video.
Iceland, adventures in fire and ice. Thundering waterfalls, glistening glaciers, bubbling hot springs, and amazing wildlife make Iceland the land of fire and ice. For 6 cozy nights, the 2 of you will stay in Reykjavik at a 4-star luxury hotel. Iceland is rich with culture and historic landmarks, including the place where President Reagan and Mikhail Gorbachev negotiated the end of the Cold War. You'll enjoy a walking tour of the city with its picturesque harbor and stunning views of the bay. Iceland is famous for fresh seafood, flaky pastries, and the creamiest ice cream. On your day tour of the famed Golden Circle, you'll see breathtaking landscapes, crystal white glaciers, rugged mountains, and other geological wonders. Soaking in the hot springs of the famous Blue Lagoon will give you a never-to-be-forgotten glow. You can ride Icelandic horses, watch humpbacks frolic in the bays, and perhaps see the amazing northern lights dance across the sky. This thrilling 7-day journey to the land of the Vikings includes round-trip flights, 6 nights luxury hotel with breakfast, city walking tour, and your Golden Circle and Blue Lagoon tour. You have 3 full years to book your trip with no blackout dates, and your AmFun travel specialist will book this perfect trip for you. You are just a bit away from winning this amazing Iceland adventure.
Well, folks, a couple of things I want to mention before we get into this incredible package. 2 things that are very unusual at this time of year, There are no blackout dates on this trip. None. And in addition to that, you of course have 3 years to use it, which is important in this set of travel circumstances. But in addition to that, once you're the successful bidder on this item and you buy it, your problems are over. A professional travel planner will take you through the entire process. All you have to do is pack your bags, get the DIA, and enjoy a trip of a lifetime. Folks, it's fantastic. We've had a lot of action on this. This is our final live item. I got $11,000 bid. Some give me 11.1 right quick. I got 11,000. Give me the 11.1. I take 11.5. I take 12,000 too. I got 12.2. I got 11,200. I got 11.2. I need 11.3. 11.2. Now 3. 11.2 bid right here in the 3 and the 3. Get 11,200 bid. I need 11,300. Let's go to Iceland. 11,200. I need 11.3 right quick. 11.2 bid. 11.3 is what I need. We're so close to up. I see 11.3 and 4. 11.3 bid right here, enough 4 and a 4. Get 11.3 bid right here, enough 4. I got 11,300 bid. Give me 11,400. 11.3. Now 4. 11.3 bid right here, enough 4 and a 4. Get 11.3 bid right here, enough 4. 11,300 bid. Give me 11.4 right quick. I got 11,000. Mike's leading at 11.3. Give me 11.4 right quick. 11.3 and 4. I think I see it now. Yep, I got 12,000. 12.1. I got 12. You know what? I'll take 12.5 right quick if you want to do it. 12,000. Now 12.5. I got 12 bid right to you. No 5 and a 5 and a 5 and a 5 and a 5. I got 12,000 bid. Give me 12.5 right quick if you want to. 12,000. Give me 12.5. Give me. I got 12,000 bid from Susan. Give me 12.5 right quick if somebody else wants to go. I think I got 11, I got 12 too. You know what? That's okay. It's like eating an elephant, small bites at a time. I got 12 2. Give me 12.3. 12 2 bid right here in the 3 and 3. Get 12 2 and 3 and 3. Get 12 2 and 3. 12 2 bid right here in the 3 and 3. Get 12 2 and 3. 12 2 bid right here in the 3 and 3. Get 12 2 and 3. I got 12,200 bid. 12.3. I got 12.3 and 4. Susan's back in the lead. 12.3 and 4. 12.3 bid right here in the 4 to 4. Get 12.3 and 4. 12,300 bid. I need 12,400, Mike, come on. I got 12,300 bid. I need 12,400. Trip of a lifetime. Think of the stuff you can steal out of the room. 12-3, 4. 12-3, bid right here, no 4, no 4, another 13,000. I'll be darned. 13, give me 13.5 right quick. 13 bid right here, no 5 and a 5 and a 5 and a 5, get 13 bid right here, no 5. 13 bid right here, no 5 and a 5 and a 5 and a 5, get 13 bid right here, no 5. 13 bid right here, no 5 and a 5, get 13 bid, no 5. 13, 1 and 2, 13, 1, now 2. 13, 1 right here, Mike's in the lead. 13, 1. I need 13, 2. 13, 1 bid right here, no 2, no 2, get 13, 1 right here, no 2. 13, 1 bid right here, no 2, no 2, get 13, 1, no 2, no 2, get 13, 1, no 2. 13, 1 bid right here, no 2, no 2, get 13, 1 and 2. 13, 2 and 3. 13, 2 bid right here, no 3, no 3, get 13 and 3. Susan's in the lead. Susan's in the lead, Mike, at 13-2. I need 13-3. If you want to go to Iceland, now's the time. 13-2, 13-3, 13-2, 13-3. 13-2, bid right here, no 3 and 3, get 13-2 and 3. 13-2, yep, 14,000. Now 14-1. 14 bid right here, no 1 and 1, get 14 bid right here, no 1. Hup, I got Susan in the lead, hit 14,000. I think she means business, Mike. But you know what? So do you. 14-1. Sue, don't let them do that to you. I got 14-1. Give me 14-5 right quick. 14-5. Give me 4. I got 14-1. Mike's in the lead. Give me 14-5 right quick. I got 14-1. Give me 14-5. Susan, I want to see you go. I want to see you go. I can see you buying a sweatshirt and bringing it back to me. I can see it. Buying a ball cap, spending 12 hours there without your kids, a little like Tamara did. I got 14-1. I need 14-5, but I'll take 14-2. 14-1, 14-2. 14-2, 3. 14-2, bid right here in the 3 and 3, get 14-2, bid right here in the 3 and 3, get 14-2 and 3. I got 14-2 bid. I need 14-3. Oh my goodness. I got 15,000 and Sue is heading to Iceland. She's not in Iceland yet, but she's looking at the map. I got 15,000 from Sue. Thank you very much. I got 15. Somebody give me 15.5, but I'll take 15.1 if I have to. I got 15. 15.1. 15.1, 2. 15.1, bid right here, no 2, no 2, get 15.1, bid right here, no 2, no 2, get 15.1. Mike, you're winning. I got 15.1. Susan, come a running here. I got 15.1. I need 15-2. I'll take anything above 15-2, Sue. I want everybody to go. I wish I had 2 trips, but I don't. 15-1. And Sue, I don't think Mike's going to invite you. 15-1. Give me 15-2. 15-1, bid right here, no 2, no 2, get 15-1, bid right here, no 2, no 2, get 15-1, now 2. I got 15-1 bid. Sue, don't let him do that to you. 15-1. If you were here, I'd give you the extra 100. 15-1. 15-2. 15-1 bid with Mike. I need 15-2. Come a running. 15-2 and 3. 15-2 bid right here, now 3. Mike, you're out. Susan's in the lead. 15-1 bid right here, now 15-2, now 3. I got 15-2 bid with Susan. I need 15-3 if you want to go to Iceland. 15-2. Give me 15-3. 15-2 bid right here, now 3 and 3. Get 15-2 bid right here, now 3 and 3. Get 15-2 and 3. 15-2 bid and 3 to buy. And what are you going to do? 15-2. 15-3. 15-2 is what Susan's bid. She's winning. Mike, you're not. I need another 100. 15-2. Give me 15-3. Last call. What am I going to do? 15-2. 15-3. Up. 16,000. Woo! I love it. 16,000. Is that from Mike?
Susan.
That's from, oh, God bless Susan. $16,000. You know what? No matter what happens, let's everybody give her a round of applause no matter what happens here. She may or may not be going to Iceland, but she sure helped us here tonight. Thank you, Susan. I got 16. Somebody needs to give me 16.5 right quick. 16.5. 16 now, 5 and a 5 and a 5 and a 5. Get 16 bid right here, no 5 and a 5. 16 bid right here, no 5. I'll take 16.1 if I have to, Mike. 16.1 now, 16,000. 16.1, Mike, 16,000 bid. 1 to buy. 16,000, Mike, you're out. Susan's winning at 16,000. She might bring you a t-shirt, but I'm not sure. 16,000. The auction's not over yet. I love the auction. 16-1 and 2. 16-1 bid right here, no 2, no 2. Get 16-1 bid right here, no 2. I got 16-1 from Mike. Susan, I want to go. I want to see you go. Honest to God. 16-1. Jump in there with a number that's more than 16-1. You could go at 16-2, but 17 would look so good on the screen. But You've been great that way. I got 16-1. Susan, give me 16-2. Let's see if we can't get Mike out of the travel thoughts here. 16-1, Sue. 16-1, bid right here, now 2, now 2, get 16-1, bid right here, now 2. 16-1, now 2, now 2, now 2, get 16-1, now 2. 16-1, give me 16-2. Susan, you're out. Mike's in at 16-1. I do wish I could call up a double and sell you 2 trips, but I can't. I've only got this one.
We can do that.
I
We
got-
can do that. We can do that.
Oh my, I can do that? Folks, I'm going to stop the auction right now. I'm going to roll this bid back to 16,000. I'm going to sell Susan a package at 16,000. I'm going to sell Mike a package at 16,000, and I'm going to thank them from the bottom of my heart. Everybody give them a big round of applause. Folks, that's the way to end an auction. Now, I just want to say a couple more things and I'm going to be done here tonight. This concludes my portion of the live event. It has been my pleasure to work with Tamara, and it's been my pleasure to work with Sean. And folks, don't forget the silent auction goes until Monday. Jump in on any paddle raiser you want. We're at $72,000, $71,985 on the paddle raiser. We're at $39,800 on the live auction. And folks, I tell you, thank you for your generosity. God bless you for supporting one of the really great organizations in Northern Colorado. And we're going to all see you live next year. Thank you.
John, I had no idea that a virtual live auction could be that fun, but that was a lot of fun. I had a ton of fun with that, and so thank you to everyone who participated in that live auction tonight, because that was fun to watch in the studio. I hope you had as much fun watching that online. And I'd be remiss not to say thank you to John. He told us not to do this, but 20 years, I think we owe John a big thank you for everything that he's done for Hearts and Horses, and another great job. As he mentioned, if you didn't win big in the live auction, we've still got the silent auction going until 5 o'clock on Monday. Blue donate here button if you'd like to give now. And of course, all of those volunteers standing by at the Hearts and Horses studio there, and they'll take your calls tonight as well. Now, Tamara, tell us a little bit more about the silent auction that I was talking about.
Well, just like you said, Sean, the silent auction will be open until Monday at 5, and there's some great items there. And I would like to give a big shout out to Tammy Long and Sarah Schmidt, who basically have been working on organizing this silent auction since March, or maybe even before. These gals have been instrumental in our silent auction for many, many years, and I just want to give a sincere thank you to all the hard work that they put in, and they had to pivot and learn a new platform this year, and they have rocked it. So way to go, Sarah and Tammy. Thank you so much for all that you've done. Jan and Mike, can you believe this night? What do you guys think?
Thank you all. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. We are so grateful for this generous community. I'm so blown away. Thank you.
I know. Wasn't that great? Man, I'm sure looking forward to that poker night with Ryan Spilbors. That's going to be a blast. What a great opportunity. And I want to take a minute to thank again all of our auction donors and participants tonight. We really appreciate all your support.
There's been a lot of things that have put a smile on my face throughout the night tonight, but I don't know about you. That video right there that we just watched put the biggest smile on my face of all tonight, because we really are stronger together. And tonight, with the help of our presenting sponsor, the Lucky 3 Ranch, and all of our donors, we've made Hearts and Horses stronger together. And it took so many people to put on the production that we've done tonight, to the donors, to all the people that have been involved with this great event to make it so special. And when I talk about making it so special, I'm really hoping that you're going to tell us a really special number, Tamara.
So the team here tonight, which I need to give a shout out to this team because you guys have been rocking it. So way to go, team in the studio. The team just shared that our preliminary totals with the sponsorship and live auction, we are at $280,000. Include the silent auction. So thank you all so much for your generosity tonight. We really appreciate it.
Man, that is an amazing number, an amazing night. $280,000 already. But let me remind you that $280,000 is going to continue to go up, and you can help that number go up with the silent auction, which Tamara said is still going on until Monday at 5 o'clock. So you've still got time to get in on that. And then also, don't forget, you can still do the whole paddle raising thing tonight if you'd like to make a one-time donation. If you'd like to make a monthly donation, you can do that online at heartsandhorses.com as well. And we encourage you to get that number up. It's a wonderful number at $280,000, but let's get it on up there closer to 300. I know you got it in you tonight, so let's do that. And of course, stay safe and healthy out there. We hope to see you again in 2021 as we prepare this event to, like I mentioned, hopefully be back in person so we can give hugs and high fives and handshakes and all of that good stuff in about a year. But thank you so much for bearing with us tonight, transitioning to this virtual event and joining us and making it incredible and raising so much money. Again, I'm Sean Patrick. On behalf of my new friends, John and Tamara, and the entire team at Hearts and Horses, we thank you so incredibly much for joining us at the Lucky Hearts Virtual Gala this year for 2020. We will see you again soon. Take care. Good night.